Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe. Welcome back on the channel. It's the day of Porto Juve, the champions. I'm getting better and better, Mo, because I'm singing it since 1 week. People are happy. They are or in love with the way I sing, or they say, Giuseppe, stop it, or I will unfollow you. By the way, I didn't even have the time to make the graphic, but we reached 11,200. And every time that I see you, I have to add 100 more. You are bringing me a lot of luck, Mo. Thank you for that. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Giuseppe?
I'm doing super great. A lot of things today. I recorded JB World with Christine, with Giovanni, with Max and Marcella. Was really funny. We had a lot of fun. We spoke about Juventus. We spoke, unfortunately, about the loss versus Napoli, 1-0, and then we started to speak a bit about Porto. But in the chat, and this was really nice, we were doing some prediction, and then we had someone in the chat, Ehrenman, George, who was saying, I don't care about your prediction. I'm waiting for most prediction. So even there, they were waiting for your prediction. So yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. You,
Perfect.
Mo.
Well, tired a bit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I had very little time to prepare for this one, but I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. So
Oh, I saw it already. It's nice. It's really nice. I'm sure about it. We start immediately with the historic pick because for the people that are not there, don't forget maximum of like, subscribe because Mo he deserve it. You just subscribe here and you go on Twitter and then you follow at Chehali. That's standard. Before saying that we cannot start, but now seriously, we do a historic pick, we go to the past, and then we speak about the expected lineups, and we go to the tactics. Really nice tactics. I will show you just a preview at these kind of what's happening there. Mo will guide us through all these things. So, what is the historical pick that you choose this time, Mo?
yeah, I picked this one. I remember that celebration from Piazza when he scored against exactly when he scored against Porto. It was the same thing. Round of 16, we had Porto. You know where I'm going with this, huh? Where we went with in 2017, huh?
I remember really well where we went. Unfortunately, I remember also how it ended. But
Yeah.
anyway, the way was beautiful.
This time we have Ronaldo on our side. So let's remember that.
That's a big difference. That's a big difference. I agree. Now Marco Piazza with his own and only goal for Juve. He never scored more or less, just one, and it was this one. Grande Piazza. Unfortunate player with his injury. Grande Piazza. What about the result that you showed? Because you went into some researches.
Yeah. So in the league, let's talk about Porto first. They're not doing great. They're second, which is still not bad behind Sporting, but lately they had a lot of draws, like specifically in February. So there is an opportunity there to beat them at home, so away for Juventus. And but for us, we know exactly what happened. We started really well. Uh, the last in Coppa Italia we had a draw, but we passed, and it was on purpose the draw, to save some energy. And then we all remember like the Napoli game.
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, hey Mo, I don't know if you read it or not, but Porto has the same wins as Benfica in Europe. If they win versus us tomorrow, will not happen. But if they do, they have more victories than Benfica in Europe. So for Porto, it's a historical game. They really want because we know the rivalry with Benfica. They will go 100% tomorrow. I don't know if you took that one into account, but it will
For
not
sure,
be
they
an
will go
easy game.
100%. But no, I did not take that point.
Expected 11 more.
So there are no big surprises there. We have a lot of injuries, unfortunately. Even Bonucci is not there. Dybala is not ready. Ramsey, he's gonna be on the bench. So we're gonna have Chiesa on the right and Sandro on the left. and Habib, McKennie, Bentancur in the middle.
Yeah.
No surprises there.
No surprised, obliged formation in a way. And then in defense, we go like that, right?
Exactly. So in offense, I highlighted Chiesa will be key for us, and I'll explain why. And defense, Chiellini also will be
Mm.
important.
Well,
More from the organization part, how he's going to set up the defenders and tell them where to position them.
question for you out of topic, Mo. If Bonucci was fit and running and there tomorrow, you think that he would have played with Bonucci, or you saw another combo?
No, Bonucci for sure. He even said it during the press conference. He knows Bonucci better than his wife. So
Eh.
yeah, no way, like Bonucci. So
Porto?
Porto, they're gonna play 4-4-2, but it changes. It can become 5-3-1-1, etc. So there are many combinations there. Specifically because if you look at the back, you have Pepe, Mbemba, and Sar. Sar is also a central defender, so they put him as 4-4-2, but he's gonna stay back. He's not gonna go forward.
Mm.
Whereas we're gonna see why on going forward you have Corona, Oliveira, Uribe, Diaz. All these are important, and Marega as well.
Mm. I heard everyone was telling me, Giuseppe, pay attention to Corona, pay attention to Corona. It's not even a joke. They were speaking about the player, not about the
Yeah,
virus. But they were saying, pay attention to Corona because he's really great. But you highlighted Oliveira here.
yeah. Oliveira, he's the captain. He's gonna be key. He also guides how the players should go and how they attack and all that. So we're gonna see why Oliveira plays an important role, and we're also gonna see why Corona is a danger.
And then you put Pepe in defensive style. Why?
For his experience, he played with Real Madrid. He knows Ronaldo really well. He's very aggressive, so expect a lot of fouls from him.
They played a long time at Real Madrid together. They play in the national team together. They never faced each other as opponents. So it will be the very first time. Their
So let's
strength.
let's go to the strength. This triangular formation, you're always going to see it. It's really important. So you see here Corona, Oliveira, Otavio, and Marega up front. This is against Olympiacos. Olympiacos has the ball. See how high they pressure all these players.
Yeah.
And because of that pressure, Oliveira will be able to take the ball, go inside the box, pass it to Vieira, and Vieira uh, goes all the way in. Corona is there as well. Marega, he's going in the box. So they're very fast. We have to watch out for that.
It's crazy because it's the 10th minute of the game. Look, you can't, these kind of things, it happen when you are losing 1-0 and they do a counter attack. But here it's crazy
Yeah.
how you leave them Vieira alone. Crazy.
And Vieira scores. Vieira scores. So this is what we should watch out. They're gonna pressure really high. They want Juve to make mistakes, and they're gonna stay at the back. So this is a fact.
Then they have another strength as well that you identified.
Yeah, absolutely. So in this case, also it was against Olympiacos, but another game. They pressured them again, and they were able to take the ball. And you see again the same triangle shape.
Yeah.
This time Marega on the side, even though he's the one usually up front. Uh, Nakajima, who's not with Porto anymore, he was sold. He played the number 10 role there, and Oliveira also provided support. So we're going to see in the next action what will happen. So you see Nakajima received the ball, and Oliveira went to the other side, to keep that triangle there.
Mm.
And then Nakajima passed the ball to Marega, you have Evanilson always there. He played the same role as Corona the last time, dragging defenders. And then you have Oliveira coming from the back and scoring.
Don't forget the trainer of Porto, Conceição. He played a lot in Serie A. He knows Serie A really a lot. He plays a lot tactics. That's what I heard about Porto. But you see, whatever. And what is really impressive with what you identified is whoever plays, you see that triangle coming back with three in a line and one up front. And you see it with whatever player. So that means that not only it's a casualty, it's something that happens because of the characteristic of the players. No, it's really because the system is well oiled.
Yeah.
Okay, how can we beat them? Because I hope they have some weaknesses, right?
Yeah, of course. And everyone talked about how their defense is really impressive. They conceded only 3 goals in Champions League. And yeah, it's true. Manchester City struggled a lot to score against them. Olympiacos, Marseille, same thing. And here, look, it's the 68th minute. Look how many defenders are in there.
Crazy.
Now, it's true that it was from a corner, but they all stayed. They stayed as a line. They tried to remain in formation. So how can you beat that? When you have so many players in the box, you pass it on the side, specifically on the right side. This is their weakness. Here you have Sar, the defender that we identified on their left. So when you play on the right, you pass it in there. You see there are two City players in the middle here that were able to infiltrate that line. So even though they have a huge line, they lack a bit of organization. And this is where we need to find those opportunities and penetrate that. And that's why McKennie also will play an important role.
That was the question I wanted to ask you. Who will be able to do that? So you answered immediately with a McKennie. This is a bit what we missed versus Napoli. The
Yes.
person, because we tried with Bernardeschi, didn't work. But this is actually a bit what we missed. No Arthur there, no Ramsey, and a McKennie that had hip problems, but apparently he will be there from the first minute and is in a better shape, and he can make the difference indeed because he's really great in infiltration and also headers. It's really great, McKennie.
I'm going to ask you a question, Giuseppe. If you go back to the last slide, do you think they scored or no?
That's a good question. If you see like that, you would say yes, but it's a tricky question, so I would say no.
They did not score.
You see?
The City player actually took it out instead of shooting it in. So the game ended 0-0.
But I hope these kind of things doesn't happen with Juve, because it's one thing is to find the lines to infiltrate them. Another thing is you have to score, because if the ball doesn't cross the line, it's not goal.
Exactly.
No, good one. No, I saw it. How you asked it, this is a tricky question. Guys, let us know what you answer to most question without cheating. I'm curious to know who's the man to watch.
Corona.
Uh,
Corona. So even Juventus players were saying he's amazing. We should watch out for him. I think it was Alexandro who said that. He's a star, and he said we have to be ready. We have to be compact. We have to play against Juventus with all we have, and they're not afraid of us. He acknowledged that there is Ronaldo, but he said it's not only Ronaldo. It's a full team that we
I
have
will
to.
give you another man to watch out. This one, the number 7, Diaz.
Mm,
Apparently, is really, really, really good. But really good. I don't know
yeah,
if he will start or not, because some lineups give it yes. You are saying yes. Some say no. But if pay attention to Diaz.
yep.
Apparently, it's good. Mo, we arrived at the best moment of. I just wait on only that. The prediction time.
Oh man. Okay, a lot of people will be disappointed with this, but 0-0.
Oh, hey, you know that today I asked a lot of people, and a lot were saying even 1-1. Huh? So the draw. Do you think it's because of the Napoli game, or is because we are depressed, or you think it's because the lack of availability of players due to injury, or why do you say it's 0-0?
Lack of availability due to injuries. Tired. The players are tired from playing every 3 days. They played nonstop. I think after this, they're still gonna go play against Crotone, and then finally they're gonna be able to rest a bit more than 3 days.
Uh,
So
it's
yeah,
neat, but
it's
not only rest, but also train, because don't forget we travel to Napoli. We are there at
yes,
Napoli. We play, we lose. Losing, you spend more energy when you lose than when you win. You have to go back. After 2 days, you go immediately back to Porto, and they were not even able to go to the field because usually you go to the field, you take some feeling with where you will play, because in Porto it's really a dramatic situation with the virus and so on. So they had to be locked down in their hotel. So that means from the airport they go immediately in the hotel. They stay in the hotel, and just before the game they will go on the field. So there is no training or going to the field. So these kind of things has to be taken into consideration,
yeah, for sure.
guys. Let me know in the comments what you think the score will be. Mo said 0-0. I didn't say, because last time I even gave too much information about what I thought, and then we lost. So they told me, Giuseppe, shut up. So I will say nothing this time. But guys, it was a pleasure to be with you, Mo, for sure, absolutely, but also with all the people that are commenting and so on and so on. So don't forget, Champions League, so half time and full time reaction as always. And tomorrow, so Thursday, because now we are still Tuesday, but on Thursday we'll be on the Juventus channel with Juventus Worldwide. We are preparing the concept, guys. It will be amazing. We chose, after Argentina, we chose a really, really great country. Mo, you want to guess what country we took this time?
France maybe.
Maybe yes, maybe no. If you tune in, you will discover. Ciao to everyone, and I leave Mo closing the channel. Ciao, Mo.
Ciao. So thank you everyone for watching. Apologies for the short video. I didn't discuss opportunities and all that, but I hope you liked it. And again, send me your comments. You can reach me also on Twitter, etc. So don't hesitate to follow, subscribe, like, and fino alla fine, and good luck for tomorrow. Ciao.